Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the RAM indicator onto the NinjaTrader 8 platform. So when you downloaded the zip file, there's going to be either the bundle that you downloaded or the actual indicator that you individually purchased. So based on that, when you downloaded either of these files, you should have something similar like this, a zip file or a bundle zip file. If you have a bundle zip file, you'll notice that there's going to be multiple of indicator zip files within that main zip file. So you cannot simply just take this zip file and import it into NinjaTrader. Okay, what you need to do is you need to extract it. So you need to extract this bundle file, then take this individual file and install it. If you're going to be using it for futures, or if you're going to be using it for forex or for stocks. So if you look at in any of these three, you'll see that there's going to be three files: the XML, the CS, and the LL. When you see the three files, that means that you know that this is the indicator file that you need to import, and that's the zip file that you need to import. Okay, and if you get the individual right here, that when you get it, you'll see that this is the one that you need to install individually if you just purchase the individual zip the indicator. Okay, so let's take this an example, and I'll walk you through an example of how you should import this. Okay, so now say for example you have this information, you're logged into NinjaTrader. What you want to do is you want to make sure first remove any existing ones that you have of any of the previous versions. If you do have it, what you just go ahead and look at it, and you should get a window like this. And if there's something available here, you just highlight it and click remove. Okay, if there's any previous version of the indicator, the RAM indicator is already previously installed. If it is, then you just highlight it, hit remove, wait for it to remove, and then close out this window. All right, so let's just take, for example, I'm going to take this file, which is just the indicator file. Okay, and remember, this is the one that only has the three, the DLL, the CS, and the XML file. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just place it right here on the desktop. Okay, so this is the NinjaTrader 8 platform. What you have to do is I copied the zip file right here on the desktop. Then what you do is you go to click on Tools, and go ahead and import NinjaScript add-on. Okay, and remember, again, this is Ninja. Let's see if you got NinjaTrader right here. Okay, that's the NinjaTrader version 8.1.8. Make sure you know that you're on the right version. Okay, good. Then go to Tools, Import, and then say NinjaTrader script add-on. Once you have the NinjaScript add-on selected, you're gonna get to a window. It's gonna be like a pop-up window, and then it's gonna ask you where do you want it. Select the zip file. Go to the desktop, the one that I downloaded, which is this one. I'm gonna highlight this and hit open, and then you may get this window that says, hey, you know what, you're gonna install a third party, but you know, whatever, right? So you just gotta read this, agree to it, and if you're good, hit OK. And then you're gonna get to a window. Sometimes what's gonna happen is you may get a window saying that, hey, this indicator already exists on your system. For example, like an EMA, or like if you're using volume, or some of the indicators that you purchase from PriceIsKing might be using some built-in functionalities. And if it comes up to that window that says you have a newer version already installed, then just hit OK. You don't need to install that, and then you just hit OK. All right, and so now you open up a chart. Just go, and if you don't have a chart window open, you just go to click on New, go to Chart. Select the futures, for example, and this is a futures indicator. Select that. Maybe if you want to do a 5-minute chart, load it up, and then it loads up. And then the way to make sure that the indicator is installed, and you just go ahead and click on this little arrow that says indicators, this icon, and then you go to the folder for PIK indicators and select the futures indicator, and then all you have to do is just double click to make sure that it appears here. And without doing any configuration, if you just click on apply, it'll automatically apply to the chart, and you'll see that the basic indicator with all the historic settings were already shown. It's also shown on the chart. Now you can go back over here into the indicator window, and then you can see over here, and you can enable the alerts if you want alerts or emails sent to you. When if you want enable the alerts for sent, or you can enable the voice as well. Okay, and so a couple of things regarding the voice signals. If you have downloaded the sound files, you can actually, if you have this window in the background and you just want to be able to hear the alerts, you can actually enable the voice, and that requires that you install the sound files on your system. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Once you have it, it'll show up all the arrows when there's supposed to be a long, and you'll see additional longs, and then there's shorts that comes out, shorts right here. So that's pretty much it, and you can see the version of the indicator that you currently installed. You can always ask me if you have any questions regarding this. One last thing, if you get any error messages, you can always look at the log tab right here, and it tells you whether or not your indicator has been licensed or if it's not licensed for your machine. And also the other way you can check is if you go into the script output. Sometimes if you have different error messages, it'll get logged over here and it'll give you a message about license information. And lastly, you can actually look at the alerts log as well. Sometimes if there's an error, in this case I didn't get any errors, so that's pretty much where all the information with regards to errors are logged. But if you don't have the futures indicator licensed, you'll get a message over here that says, your indicator has not been licensed. Please send me an email, and all you have to do is send me the machine ID and just let me know what you have as your machine ID, and I'll activate it for you. Okay. If you have any questions on this, please reach out to me on Discord. Reach out to me on email. You can ask me any questions that you have. Reach out, like this video. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and follow me on any of these Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and get me on Discord. All right, thanks.